The Internet of Things is here to stay, and Vodacom has developed solutions that enterprises as well as government can deploy to manage and interpret complex data. Executive Head Internet of Things, Vodacom, Tony Smallwood, joins us to explain further.
How much transformation can IoT bring to enterprises and businesses in Nigeria?
Significant. If we start to analyze the challenges, whether that's in an enterprise, in an industry vertical, or within the country, IoT from a technology framework has the potential to make a significant difference to enterprises and citizens of Nigeria.
And I know recently the Nigeria Governors Forum, they approved to work with Vodacom in the areas of health, education and agriculture. How would you bring IoT into all these sectors?
So the first project we're busy with is referenced as M-Vaccination, and that is to provide a solution to the public health providers in the various provinces to be able to proactively communicate with mothers and babies about vaccinations that need to be applied. But it goes further than that. It's not just about communicating to the mothers about the time for a vaccination, but it's also to make sure that the stock's available. So when the mother does bring her child into the clinic, there is the necessary vaccinations in place. So it's partly all about technology, but I think that's a very small component of it. It's about looking at the transformational impact and then the change management around the execution of a project such as M-Vaccination. Following that, we go into things like stock visibility, and that's where we start to, in the public health system, we have a view and provide a view of what stock is available from a medicines point of view to ensure that there's no stock outs.
So during your presentation, you talked about data being the gold mine of IoT. If Vodacom is given Nigerian data, the huge government data available to government, how would you handle it?
I think we have to go back and ask the government what's the goal of giving us that access to that data. What's going to be the outcome of us taking that data and either executing things like a workflow process or to provide a metering or revenue collection model, or what is the end goal? So I think it's one thing having the data, it's about what is the end goal of, in this case, the government from a data point of view. Is it to improve, obviously it would be to improve the lives of the citizen, but in what context? Once we know that, then it becomes pretty routine as to taking that data and creating information or creating value out of that data for the government.
So Tony, let's be a bit practical. So assuming we're talking about delivering better healthcare services for rural communities, what sort of data would you need to make that happen?
Yeah, I think we have to start off before that. Is the data available? So if we look at a public health system, typically, and I go back to maternal health, typically a mother in a rural context needs to travel many kilometers to get a screening in terms of the various stages of pregnancy. Using IoT, using mobile networks, using technology that's available, we're able to take health to the edge, take the screening to the citizen versus the citizen needing to come in. At that point, the data is collected. So in a solution that we deliver in South Africa, is we have something where a pregnancy belt, a transducer, is applied to the mother at a clinic level. That data is collected and sent to the gynecologist or the obstetrician who's at a primary health care facility. Could be many hundreds of kilometers away, but at least that mother is being screened, and that screening is being applied effectively, and the data is being analyzed by the expert who may be many kilometers away.
At the foundation of all this is good internet facilities. Is Vodacom playing a role in that space as well?
So in some countries across the continent, we're a mobile operator. Where we're not a mobile operator, for instance in Nigeria, we will partner with the mobile operators. to deliver these solutions and to use their networks to deliver the data to where that data is going to be analyzed or processed from a platform point of view. I think it's important that typically IoT is not huge volumes of data. It's only the data that's really, really needed. So even in a rural context, even the lowest throughput of IoT data can create significant value for the endpoint.
Thank you for being on Tech Trends today.
Pleasure.